Hey guys, Kane here. So I kind of thought to do an overall year video, some ups and downs that I had and how it all went, as well as some decisions that I made both in real life and in game. Now, I didn't know how I would make like the video content for this sort of like a story video, so I will just more or less, I think, post a TFT video gameplay or something else while I will go through most of the things. So at the beginning of the year, I kind of decided to go back to my own country and give a try for the YouTube thing, since my channel was growing at a very decent pace. And I was trying quite a few things out, and some of them were also succeeding. So, with what I had, and I do mean my savings and stuff, I could try YouTube out for a few months, perhaps up to a year, and see how it would go, whether I would want to continue doing it or try something else. So I think at February or March, I went back to my own country and I already faced quite a few bad outcomes. I didn't have good internet for a while, and I had COVID restrictions as well. Then, whenever I bought the internet, it was actually pretty bad at that location where I had it, even though they told me it wouldn't be. Then I had to change it, so about over a month or so lost into the year just because of almost non existent internet connection, or something that it would take me like half a day to upload a very small video. Then I believe I was swapping apartments to find a place to rent, which was also quite hard to actually find something which would be pretty decent. And probably would be very hard for people to believe, but yeah, it was actually pretty friggin' hard. I had to go through four or five, and the pictures were all pretty darn good, mind you. So the internet connections hit again, and the circle continued. The main game that I was playing, called Era of Chaos, it had a pretty big community, which I suppose I helped craft over the year that I was playing the game. It had a lot of awesome people, but at the same time, it also had a lot of special snowflakes that I have never seen before in any game. In like 13 years of gaming, and since I was moving constantly and not having a chance to keep the channel decently going with my own expectations for myself, and having to deal with such dramas and drama queens became pretty much unbearable. Long story short, people whom you always speak with had received a position of like moderator or something in like official Discord, which would earn them diamonds or whatever. A Discord which I was banned a long time ago for the most random stuff you could ever imagine because I was, I think, stealing views from another YouTuber or calling him out on the bullshit saying like 500 bucks is okay to spend on a thing that will be worth 20 bucks in just about a month or so, which actually became true. But that aside, those people started earning a large sum of diamonds that would probably equal to, I suppose, 300 bucks per week or so. And as moderators who barely do anything in the Discord, mind you, and pretty much started trash talking me and the Discord that I had made with a lot of other people's help as well. And the further it had gone, the worse it became, since more and more people wanted to farm diamonds on the official Discord. So eventually, even saying the simplest of things that would give people a chance to use as a spark to ignite, I don't know, an argument with me and quit the Discord just to pretend like I am the worst guy on the planet. And like everything like this became just, I don't even know how to call these things. I'm just lost for words when it comes to the personalities of such people, and that literally in-game currency can affect people's mindsets so much. But I guess a paper or in-game currency worth a decent value of such said paper has taken over quite a lot of people that they don't even know what the hell they're doing. So in a sense, I didn't really enjoy my time in the community, even though it was my main game on the channel, and it was quite a stressful situation as well. And I suppose it was my time to part with the game because the bullshit was becoming really, really unbearable. The thing about stress is that a lot of people handle it differently. So, about me, is I have an illness called tinnitus. And that basically means I hear sounds like buzzing, ringing, etc. in my ear or head, or however you want to describe it. And I hear five different, very high sounds every single second of my life, both when I go to sleep or wake up. And when I get into stressful situations or they are coming close, I prefer to back out so the illness itself won't become worse. That's probably hard to believe for many, and how such an illness can be this bad. But I am a guy that loved peace and quiet, and the only thing that I can relax with is when I listen to music. But if people want another explanation, is if I would be in a sound isolated room for like longer than 10 or 15 minutes, I would probably go crazy, since the sounds become very high very fast with no presence of any other sounds around me. So that is, I guess, one of the better explanations I could give. So a couple of months later, I returned to the game and also gave it a try as a free to play and potentially craft some formations to beat higher VIPs, which I have done on my other account. Do you believe I beat my Kraken, which spent like 10,000 bucks in the game when I was VIP 8, 9, or 10 or something like that, and eventually he quit the server. However, after the first few weeks, the game just seemed insanely boring to me. After I had quit prior to that, like after a month or so, I just couldn't even log on. And even then, the community happened to find VIP 15 Krakens who spent like 15 to 30,000 bucks in the game and still spending more whenever they lose, trash talk me about plenty of stuff. I mean, I am fine with all the attention, given the fact that I can reach VIP 10 to 12 in games and end up beating people who spend 5 to 10 or even more money in the game. And by 5 to 10, I mean 5 to 10,000. I mean, I don't care about other people's money, right? I've said this multiple times, but I don't understand why these people who spend 30,000 bucks in the game come to me and tell me I don't know how to play the game. If they spend 30,000 bucks on a free game and still lose to people who spend but a fraction of that amount. Like, I am probably missing the whole point in all of this, but I don't really like, what is gaming nowadays? Playing or just swiping your credit card? So that game aside, I went back to the game I played previously called Art of Conquest, and I started enjoying it again. It had a lot of new content, a lot of new events, and also special snowflakes in this game as well. Yes, I know, it's like I am just attracted to them. So basically, I even made a video about the drama that I had during a merge after I think 2.5 months in the game, when one of the leader of the stronger groups in the servers during the merge wanted me personally to join them, and told me that the most of his plans and how he wanted to use all of his like people and members as just meat shields in terms of like fighting the other groups and multiple events. So I refused the guy, and he became pretty disrespectful because I didn't want to be part of his group and instead decided to play on my own. Drama continued, and yes, I know you probably expected it would be over, but no. Eventually, they started asking people to ban me because I was disrespectful and racist and all other things across cross realm chat rooms, avoiding to say the stuff that they were calling me every single day in game. However, I actually had a lot of fun since I was destroying about 50 to 100 people in their group every single day. And it's always fun to put these sort of people down to their place. So I suppose that sort of thing added fun to my game because whenever I play this, I always really had these kinds of people. Content in the game was really enjoyable, and I don't know if I had enjoyed my time as much prior to this for a few years in any other game. So that's pretty much why I decided to come back and make videos as well. That aside, after I had quit Era of Chaos, the channel actually went down, and down rather quickly. It was almost the same as like building a new channel from scratch, so I'm quite happy that a lot of people stayed and tried out the game and watched the videos as well, or supported me in some way. The channel did pick up slowly, and getting closer to the new year, it became a bit better and better. So hopefully the content I am making is good, it's enjoyable, and as well as something people can learn from in regards how to the game or games are played and should be played. Though do keep in mind, in some content that I make or am making, um, it may just be my own personal commentary and may not be only meant to teach and stuff like that. So I can be wrong in some circumstances as well. And hopefully, you guys will stick with me for the next year as well, trying out multiple new games and potentially some PC based games, which I always, for some reason, fail to make a group and play. I don't know why, but one day we will. This next year, I will be trying out some different content that I wanted to make this particular year, and hopefully, quite a few of you guys will stick with me in this journey as well, or some may even join me on it. Who knows? I hope you guys had a good year and hope the next one to be even better. I really appreciate it and wish you all the best in the upcoming year. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.